Very warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Newsflash at Commodity TV. Inca announces $325,000 convertible debenture financing through a non-brokered private placement of debentures. They will bear interest at a rate of 10% per annum, calculated and paid quarterly in arrears. During the first year of the term of the debentures, 25% of the principal may, at the option of the holder, be converted into common shares of the company at a price of 12.5 Canadian cents per common share. The debentures are redeemable by the company at any time following 3 years after closing of the debenture financing. The debentures will be secured by a security interest in all of the company's present and after acquired property pursuant to a security agreement. Inca is continuing its efforts to secure additional non-dilutive funding to increase capacity at the Chala plant to achieve the company's goal of 100 tons per day. Balmoral intersects 1,138 grams gold or 33 ounces per ton. Gold over 4.87 meters at the Buck Lake footwall zone on their Detour Gold Trend project in Quebec in Canada. The company reported the results of the winter 2014 drill program on the Martiniere property. Results are highlighted by an intercept of a set 1,138 grams gold per ton over nearly 5 meters from the Buck Lake footwall zone, which includes a property record intercept of 9,710 grams, yes, you listened right, 312 ounces per ton over half a meter. This intercept sits within a 71-meter wide gold mineralized interval cutting the footwall and the Buck Lake gold zones. This high-grade intercept and others continue to emphasize the high-to-bonanza grade nature of the Buck Lake footwall zone. The holes MDE 14, 143 and 144 also successfully extended the Buck Lake and related gold zones to a vertical depth of 400 meters, including an intercept of 8.25 grams gold over 14.5 meters associated with the lower steep. The zones remain open below this depth for potential expansion. Blackheath earned 70% interest in the Cobas tungsten project and commences exploration program, following expenditures of €1 million, and has commenced the next phase of exploration of Cobas. The Cobas tungsten project covers an area of approximately 20 square kilometers in Portugal. Tungsten mineralization generally occurs in an area known as the Skarn Ring. Approximately 60% of the Skarn Ring is untested, and a geophysical IP program has commenced to test these areas, as well as a large tungsten porphyry prospect in the center of the Skarn Ring. The program is designed to assist in determining new drill targets as well as step-out targets adjacent to known high-grade historical sources. We are pleased to have now earned in a 70% interest into the past-producing Cobas tungsten project, said James Robertson, President and CEO of Blackheath Resources. With the aid of the IP survey, Blackheath's technical team has started to develop the strategy for their Phase 3 drilling campaign at Cobas, which is scheduled to start next month. Cobas is a past-producing open-pit and shallow underground tungsten mine, and remaining historic resources on the property have been estimated at 923,000 tons of 0.78% tungsten trioxide by union carbide in 1980. Government funding to assist South American ferrometals. The Minas Gerais state government has agreed to assist South American ferrometals in funding fixed investment and working capital through the Development Bank of Minas Gerais. The agreement includes the provision of significant fiscal concessions and tax exemptions. The assistance to be extended by the state government in the expansion licensing process too. The agreement also sets out large ICMS, meaning value-added tax concessions, aimed at yielding significant capital and operating cost savings. The concessions are applied at varying levels on local and imported capital purchases, as well as on the procurement of raw material purchases. The typical rate of the ICMS tax is around 18%. Based on this, it is expected that the ICMS concessions will deliver cost savings of between $30 and $35 million over the first years of the expansion. Endeavour Silver reported their numbers for the first quarter 2014. The first quarter 2014, the company generated revenue totaling of $53 million. To During the quarter, the company sold over 1.5 million ounces of silver and 16,445 gold ounces at realized prices of $20.50 and $1,306 per ounces respectively. After cost of sales of $41.7 million, the mine operating earnings amounted to $11.3 million from mining and milling operations in Mexico. Endeavour CEO Bradford Cook said, "We delivered another strong quarter of silver and gold production in Q1 2014, which puts us well ahead of our production plan for the year. Both cash costs and all-in sustaining costs were well below guidance, thanks to our cost-cutting strategies initiated last year. However, our earnings were lower due to the sharply lower metal prices, in spite of achieving higher grades and recoveries at all three mines. We continue to work toward optimizing operating costs and improving profit margins given the current low silver and gold prices," said the CEO Bradford Cook. That's it, folks. Newsflash, Commodity TV. Thanks and bye-bye.